Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Police Accountability Show. Remember, when you watch the Police Accountability Show, you agree to being offended, as well as nothing that you see on the Police Accountability Show constitutes legal advice. Please reach out to your local lawyer for the laws local to you. And welcome everyone, and welcome to another Police Accountability Show. I'm your host, Chad Christophers, and we're here today to talk about white collar crime. Are the police actually able to stop white collar crime? And I think it's possible that they do, but I personally do not think that your average police officer has the full understanding of white collar crime and what it is, and really understanding every single crime. Because you can call into a police station to report lots of different crimes. And here's the thing, there can be no magic man on the other end of that phone that's going to understand every single thing. Now, they do have, specialized, that's where the police do have some specialized units, such as crime units and things like that. But you have to get to these units before you can discuss them, right? You have to get to these units first. Can you get to these units? Probably not. You have to get through the gauntlet of police that do not understand to get to them. And then even then, they're probably in a backlog. Do regular police officers understand white collar crimes? I believe that they understand they take place, they understand about them, but I do not believe that your average police officer has the ability to bust them. And that's where, again, I believe that we need a specialized set of officers. Now, we do have that in a sense, but we need a specialized set of officers that are separate from the regular police forces, because I believe that they do interfere. There is having too much going on by one group of people. And white collar crimes cross other crimes, right? Not always are white collar criminals not committing other crimes as well, right? And having people, though, call in and try to report and try to discuss white collar crimes with a beat cop who that's not his specialty, you can miss a lot of cases that way. People can misexplain things and officers can misunderstand them, right? That's why you almost should speak to a lawyer almost every time before you go to the police to make sure the right message is going across, right? That's definitely a big problem. So do they understand, a nonviolent crime characterized by deceit to obtain or avoid losing money or to gain personal or business advantage? Now, they do bust white collar crimes, but unfortunately, as usual, it's an after thing, right? People have already lost their money. People have already. So I do believe that we need specialized police to not just bust this white collar crime after, but we need specialized units that can be deterrents, better deterrents, and that these things can get reported and found out before they happen, before investors lose billions of dollars, right? Because we keep seeing it. That's when, the Bernie Madoffs get caught. It's going on. It's rarely. And by the police? Probably not. Most of the time, what I've seen with these is they bust them after. People lose a whole bunch of money and then start complaining, and that's when the police become involved, right? But I do believe that we need to have a deterrence to stop people from doing this, and there is ways that we can do it. Because an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. We're spending a fortune prosecuting these huge cases where people lost billions and billions. Bernie Madoff, the current one in, you know what I mean? Sam Bankman is another example where people have already lost their money and all they can do is punish these guys after. And some of them probably do get away with it, right? I've never heard of them. We busted a starting Ponzi scheme. We busted, something before it got bad. I've never heard of. So financial crimes, white collar crimes, yeah, we need specialized units to stop us from going there. Because why? Because if we can stop more of these crimes before they take place or before they get as bad as they were, we can save ourselves a fortune in court costs and having these people in jail for a lot of years, as well as save people's life savings. You know, people work their entire lives for their life savings, and I couldn't imagine what it would be like to spend, your entire life working for something, to have it just taken away because of one simple mistake, or because of something that actually looked completely legitimate. Something where, it does. The FTX exchanges, the Sam Bankman, the Bernie Madoff, it all looked legit, right? It all had legit people involved, legit monitors in place, so to speak, and it still happened. So that's why I believe so. You can make a difference in police accountability, in getting police officers to be able to stop these scams and crimes before they happen, right? We need preventative. We need something before that. Now, do I know what the ideal solution is? I do not. I do think that we could do more, and we can put more effort into learning how to stop these scams before they start. There's certainly lots of examples around the world of different laws in place for that. So, as always, remember, support politicians that support police accountability, right? Write in letters to your local politician, hey, this is a problem. We need police accountability. We need specialized police units that can really go and stop us from being scammed. Not always just punish everyone after, but stop them before it happens. It's not rocket science, right? People know these scams are going on. There's ways that we could influence these people into coming out before it gets that bad. There's got to be a way to do it. And I don't know the ideal solution. I think there's probably a number of different things that we could do to incentivize people in white collar crimes or seeing white collar crime situations, that they could be enticed to reporting them, to going to the police. So support your local politicians that support police accountability. Support them that support specialized units. These jacks of all trade, hey, one size doesn't fit all, and one police officer doesn't fit them all. Okay? This is Chad Christophers with Police Accountability. Don't work too hard.